Hi, everybody. Hi, Harrison, it's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you. Harrison, this is the band name and it's your name.
It is
correct?
both, yes.
It started off as Harrison Gordon, then Harrison Gordon has a band.
Now we kind of had to move back. Well, I didn't want to change the Spotify name. It's too long. And no one put it on flyers when they would make flyers, and so we eventually just kind of gave up on it. We were like, nah, all right.
I thought we had moved to Is a Band.
Is a Band is the Twitter one that I do like. I like to say Is a Band is how because now we have some sort of popularity and people are confused about it, and I understand. So I'm trying to quell the confusion.
Have we thought about moving to Harrison and the Band?
We never wanted to be an and the. That was pretty hard set we had at the start of the band that we weren't going to go the and the route unless it was going to be really funny.
Did you have any that you tossed around?
Probably a couple terrible joke ones, but none.
What about the lizard one?
Lot lizards was thrown around.
Harrison Gordon and the Lot Lizards.
We didn't really want to go with that
because
that felt a little too crust punky, and I felt like it was kind of stolen valor to take a name like that.
So your biggest hit, the one that's blowing you up recently, Kirby Down B. Obviously a Smash reference. What would be your power ranking of the Smash franchise? And what is your main in each game if you have one?
64. 64 I don't really have a main because I have not played enough 64, but I like to play Donkey Kong. Brawl is kind of the game that song's mainly referencing because that's the one I played the most growing up. And in that it would have probably been Kirby when I was a kid, or I like to play Ike a lot in Brawl. But Brawl's probably still the weakest map. 4 above Brawl because as the online better,
right choice.
It fixed the gameplay. I actually almost sometimes prefer 4's gameplay to Ultimate just because I like how everything's really slippery. In 4, Luigi and Captain Falcon, unbelievably fun to play in 4. Unbelievably fun. Either of those characters in Ultimate, especially Falcon, is not playable to me. He's not fun. Because you can't run and then slide halfway across the screen into a grab like you used to, and that was the best.
Oh yeah.
When you could just start a sprint and then just kind of like drift.
A poor man's wave dash.
It's Also, okay. It was 4 introduced like the best introduction lineup in the game. Maybe Brawl did.
My big thing with Smash 4 is Smash 4 has the best online.
Yeah, it does.
In my personal opinion.
4 Glory is pretty great.
4 Glory was so great.
It was so great. The matchmaking felt okay too.
And you could stay and change your character. That was the big thing for me.
Yeah, no.
Unless you do an arena.
4 also had like the hypest character. Maybe Brawl did, but I wasn't really like I wasn't online when Brawl came out. I'm a youngin.
Yeah. Same.
So like I feel like I'm sure when Sonic, like the Sonic announcement came out, or in Snake, that must have been fucking wild. But for me, it's like every 4 announcement was so hype, minus like Lucina and like and
nobody likes
Robin.
The clone announcement.
Whenever it's a Fire Emblem character announcement, like I love that the collective fan base is like, oh come on, the fuck,
another one?
Yeah,
why?
Like, please. But Mega Man. I was like running around screaming when the Mega Man announcement dropped. But then in 4, I played Kirby as my main. I played a lot of 4. I was really good at 4. Melee, although I don't really like Melee all that much. I just find it to be kind of cumbersome to play anymore.
It's a spectator sport.
It's a really good spectator sport, and it's way more fun to watch than any of the other games. And in that, I would say I do like to play as Fox. Even though I was never good enough where it like mattered to be like, oh, you're playing Fox. He's just so good and it doesn't matter. He's so fun to play. And in Ultimate, I main Yoshi, and I'm okay. But I think on my power rank, I'd go Ultimate at number 1 just because it feels like we could have no more Smash games, and it would be okay with Ultimate. Which is kind of hard to say. For any franchise that's ran that long is a really crazy thing to say. And that's kind of a testament to that game. Like,
it's insane that Melee's gone on as long as it has.
That too, yeah. But if Ultimate is it, we'd kind of be like, okay, because where would we really go from here? Like, would we go bigger? Why? Like, that would be... I don't think we can.
Yeah, I think if you went any bigger, you'd end up doing like a Nickelodeon All-Stars. Way too many non-Nintendo IPs.
Yeah. And like, I'm glad they stopped doing the DLC because then we would just have 500 DLC characters. Like, people will come up to our merch table because I usually like run Smash with people if we can. I haven't been doing it too much this tour, but I was like, oh fuck, you don't have Steve, and I'm like, no,
I'm not buying Steve.
No, I'm not buying Steve. You can't use Steve. They're like, fuck, you don't have any of the characters I made. It's like, good, pick one of the normal characters. They're like, oh, you don't have Byleth. It's like, why can't you just use Marth?
To be fair, Byleth is my favorite DLC character.
Byleth's pretty cool.
Byleth is fun.
Banjo's my favorite. Banjo's really fun.
I can't stand playing Banjo.
He sucks, but he's so cool.
Did you ever play a tournament?
I played a couple in high school. I went to like a couple locals and never like placed in tournament. Like I just kind of lost in pools, with my friends and shit. But it was mainly about like hanging out with my friends and playing Smash.
Right.
But I was never. Yeah, I was like lose second round of pools, first round of pools.
What was your tag?
I would always go Gordo.
Okay.
That's it.
Respectable. In Kirby Down B, we have reference to Dragon Ball Z. You've tweeted a lot about how Akira Toriyama is important and influential to your childhood.
Yeah.
You have a whole song named after Bleach.
Yeah.
Who would be your third in the big three for anime?
One Piece. I'm a really big One Piece fan. Yeah, those are my three probably favorite, not maybe favorite anime, but like most important to me. Like the ones I can talk about the longest. Yeah. But at the same point, there's animes I like more than Dragon Ball, but can I talk about them for longer? Probably not. But One Piece is definitely my favorite all time.
I'm upset with that answer.
I just didn't get. Well, I didn't get into it until I was like.
I'm upset because Naruto was the right answer.
No, it's not.
Naruto is the right answer.
No, it's not.
What is your least favorite barbecue sauce, and why is it Sweet Baby Ray's?
Sweet Baby Ray's fucking sucks. I think that was an old handle of mine too. A Sweet Baby Ray's hater. It's the second. It's fucking gross. Here's my problem. The baseline condiment brand for every other sauce is pretty great. Heinz ketchup, like you never like. Ugh. What is it?
French's mustard.
French's mustard. Thank you. Like Hellman's mayonnaise. You're like, yup, good. Hot sauce. I guess Tabasco. I'm really not big on, but
I mean, I don't know if that's considered the
big one. Yeah, I come from the Midwest where no one likes flavor, and so Tabasco is like, ooh, it's such a good sauce. It's just vinegar and cayenne pepper.
I think it depends on where you're from, because that's interesting. I'm not a big barbecue guy,
What's
so
the
I
big one
don't.
In Texas
for
hot sauce.
Hot sauce,
if it's gonna be at a plate somewhere.
Probably Tapatio.
Yeah, Tapatio is really good. I'm a big Cholula.
Cholula is the other. That's what I was actually thinking.
My
Cholula.
problem is Sweet Baby Ray's. You go down the shelf. To be fair, a lot of the main barbecues are pretty dog shit. Like KC, pretty mid. But there's some you can get all those like famous Dave sauces, and so there's so many good barbecues at the store.
What's the best?
The Devil's Famous Dave's is pretty good. Hellman's used to have like a line of like regional barbecues that were all pretty great. They had like a gold one, like a Louisiana like barbecue. It's pretty good. All the Kinder stuff's pretty good. That's where I would go. I wouldn't get that damn. And if you're gonna get Sweet Baby Ray's, just at least get the honey at least get the honey barbecue. That normal bottle is just garbage.
A lot of your videos that have blown up on TikTok and social media in general have been performing at house shows.
Yeah.
Do you think you would attribute your great stage presence to your experience in middle school theater?
That's an Nardwar right there. Maybe I more attribute my collectiveness at liking the process to that, because I acted a little bit in middle school and I did like theater shit, and then realized I kind of hated being on stage, and I kind of just liked hanging out all day and moving equipment, and then I was like, fuck, I'll just do that. So then I did crew all through high school and stuff. But
yeah, you work at a theater as a stagehand too.
I do also. I literally was like, I don't know, I can't escape this. I'm never gonna escape this. So I found like a deep love for that, and be like, that's probably what I want to do, is just move equipment behind the stage. But now I kind of just performing again. But I think maybe it helped me gain gain confidence of just like getting out there in front of people and performing a little bit. Now I don't get like super theatrical with it. Like I'm not like we're not like a concept band, we're not like playing characters. It's definitely interesting to me that now it's kind of a second nature of like showing up in front of a room full of strangers and being like, hey guys, how's it going, and talking to people. But I understand
and putting a lot of emotion out there, being very vulnerable in front of people.
And it's kind of a second nature thing, but I and it never was the most awkward, but I think that's probably because I kind of got over it when I was younger. I was in Oliver in 6th grade. And then I did some community theater stuff, and then I think I played like some other I think it was ensemble in another musical.
Give us your best, please, sir. Can I have some more?
I wasn't Oliver. That would have been great.
Hey,
please, sir. I kind of got the accent though from that. Please, sir, can I have some more?
So would you consider yourself, at least at that time, a theater kid?
Maybe, but I never really even while I was acting in plays, I never liked musicals.
I mainly ask if you were a theater kid because I'm wondering, being in theater, does that mean that you liked Hobo Johnson, or?
Oh, I kind of did like Hobo Johnson for a minute there.
Hey, I'm a Hobo Johnson fan, so
Jagger's a big Hobo Johnson fan, and he puts that shit on in the van sometimes, and it pisses me
off. Look,
off,
his new shit sucks. I'm not gonna lie about that. But
I don't have hatred. I'm not a Hobo Johnson hater, but I liked that when it came out. I was in like maybe like 15 or 14 or something like that. And I like that it was like it was like kind of like around the time I was also discovering like a lot of the Midwest emo shit, and I was like, damn, this is like so like awkwardly authentic.
Right. No,
Like it's like warts and all kind of, and I appreciated that at the time. Like, hi, what's your name? Can that come over to your house?
I say thank you, Harrison, for the time.
Thank you very much. What's the front bottoms? I think we have enough.
I think we certainly have enough.